The history of Canada is a complex tapestry woven from the threads of indigenous cultures, European colonization, and modern nation-building. For thousands of years, indigenous peoples, including the Inuit, First Nations, and Métis, thrived on the land now known as Canada, developing rich cultures and sophisticated societies. European exploration began in earnest in the late 15th and early 16th centuries, with John Cabot sailing under the English flag in 1497 and Jacques Cartier exploring for France in 1534. These expeditions paved the way for European settlement. The French established Quebec City in 1608, and the English founded settlements in Newfoundland and along the Atlantic coast. The rivalry between these powers led to a series of conflicts, culminating in the Seven Years' War, 1756 to 1763, which resulted in British control over much of Canada. The British sought to balance relations with indigenous groups and French settlers, leading to policies like the Quebec Act of 1774, which allowed French law and the Catholic religion to be maintained in Quebec. The influx of loyalists fleeing the American Revolution further diversified the population. In 1867, the British North America Act united the provinces of Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia into the Dominion of Canada, marking the beginning of a new nation with its own federal government. Over the ensuing decades, Canada's territory expanded as it incorporated other provinces and territories, including Manitoba, British Columbia, and the vast northern regions. The country continued to evolve through the 20th century, marked by participation in the World Wars, economic growth, and social change. The patriation of the Constitution in 1982, along with the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, was a significant milestone, granting Canada greater sovereignty and codifying fundamental rights. Today, Canada is a diverse and multicultural society with a rich history that reflects the contributions and struggles of its many peoples. The nation continues to reconcile with its past, particularly regarding the treatment of indigenous communities, as it works toward a more inclusive and just future.